Hello and welcome to the 2022 Champions Cup presented by Bushnell. We are here at the International Disc Golf Center in Appling, Georgia. We'll be playing the W.R. Jackson Memorial Course.
This is our first PDGA major of the year, and we are all very excited to get going.
I'm Holly Finley.
And I'm Jennifer Allen.
Today, we will be showing you the FPO featured card, Round 1, Front 9.
I don't know who that person is. It's Jennifer Allen from Gilbert, Arizona. Sarah Hokom out of Idaho. Haley King out of North Carolina. And we have Allie Smith joining us from Kansas City, Missouri.
All right, here we go. Hole 1, par 4, 660 feet. What you want to do is pump a full distance drive as far as you can and hopefully land somewhere around or past this stump. This will give you a nice open shot into the green. A lot of times players are just trying to get a 4 here because it's the start of the round, and this is playing as the most difficult hole on the course. So really, par feels like a win. You can skate away clean to hole 2.
Wide around the tee, please. It's time for 9:36 to start their championship run. Out of Gilbert, Arizona, Jennifer Allen.
I went with my Star Wraith here, trying to get a nice flex shot and land in that open right side. Let it go a little too low, so it dug in. It didn't give me too bad of a shot, but I wanted that a little bit higher to carry over to the opening.
Hokom.
Hokom with a trace. She's pulled it a little left, hopefully a friendly kick. She'll be on the fringe.
From Indian Trail, North Carolina, 4-time qualifier, including the Music City Open, Haley King.
Haley's going to try to get this destroyer all the way around the front of that. She's got the distance for it.
Kansas City, Missouri, 2022 PDGA AM World Champion, Allie Smith.
This turns over for her just a little too much. It's going to keep her on the outside of the fringe to shoot up the rest of the fairway.
Good luck, ladies. Enjoy your round.
Sarah in scramble mode. And you're really just looking for placement here. You're not trying to be a superwoman. You're just hoping for a good spot so you can get a clean shot into the green.
I'm trying to do the same thing here with my Cayman, just trying to punch around that corner a little bit. Let it go just a little bit offline. Still in the middle.
What a great forehand from Allie. She'll have about a 90-foot upshot or putt looking at the basket.
Trying to get the rest of the way there. So that's an old T-bird that holds a nice straight line. Give me a look to try to save this hole.
Heck yeah, in the circle? That was great. Haley forehanding her Hawkeye, which is her tour series from Innova this year. Nice little touch up from Sarah Hokom.
It's always nice playing with new players. It was wonderful playing around with Allie. Those little jitters on the first hole left that a little soft.
Wow, smooth putt from Haley King.
It's a great putt. Saves bogey inside the circle. At least we're walking away with a good putt.
Has Sarah changed her putting style?
It
I
was-
thought she was doing the straddle putt.
It was so clean all day. She has a nice solid putt. She nose up, gets it to just fall in. It was the best I'd seen her putt in a long time.
I swear she had only a straddle putt recently, and now she had the staggered stance. Maybe I'm misremembering. We'll see on the next couple of holes.
Hole 2, we have a 390 feet par 3. We are trying to get a nice straight shot that dumps to the left once you cross over this creek at the basket.
Haley King with the distance to get a birdie here. She's just got to get it high enough and push it far enough to get into the green. And it looks like she has done just that. Oh yeah, that'll be a birdie putt.
This is Allie's purple cell. Pulls it over there to the right into
It's a very common mistake on this hole to not give it enough hyzer and just pull it over into that corner of the woods there. See if Jen Allen can hit the fairway. It's high, but it looks like it's well over the ditch. Oh yeah, she'll have a birdie putt at it.
Yeah, let it go a little high, but it dove over there to the left side.
The longer distance throwers will be able to reach this versus some of the other folks. We're just happy to make it over the ditch. I feel like every year I return to this course, that's kind of how I judge my distance skill. How far past the ditch can I make it this time?
So this is Allie's yellow Quake to try to get back up there and save par.
And I feel like her clipping those leaves really killed some of the power on the shot. So now she'll be throwing 3 from this lie in the ditch. Jen Allen for birdie. What do you think about those koozies on the basket?
I like them.
Me too. They do provide some bounce, though, if you hit them. Sarah Hokom for birdie. Ooh.
Yeah, we all gave this a little look at it. Let's see if Haley can throw it in.
It's a very impressive shot from Sarah, being a forehand. Look at Haley. She's like, it's no big deal. Just boop, birdie putt. Like, just everyday thing. Nothing to see here.
She has such a nice, steady stroke when she putts. It doesn't look like it's hard at all.
No, it's super smooth.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
I feel like most of this course, if we can walk away with pars, we've done a good job.
Yeah, believe it or not, even though this is kind of a short hole, I guess that's a matter of perspective, there were only 4 birdies on the day here. And after that, Haley King is the only one to get the birdie. Here we are on hole 3, 594 feet, par 4. There's a couple of different ways you can attack this hole. Your first shot can be placement, or it can be aggressive. You can try to do a big anhyzer or a flex shot, get around that corner and end up somewhere about right here. Otherwise, you're going to land short back at the corner, do a longer up shot, another shot into the green and play it for a 4. Now, this is a birdieable hole for the division, but the placement and the tee shot are extremely key. It's very easy to misfire on this hole. Ooh, I love that turnover approach.
Yeah, this is her star Wraith.
Right in the fairway. That was money.
I'll be throwing a star TL. I love to throw this disc really hard on a hyzer line, and it'll flip up and glide to the right for me. Ends up hyzering out just a little bit more than I wanted to, but not a bad placement. Allie will be throwing her purple sail again.
Sarah looking for a placement shot. So now she'll be playing this hole for par.
You know, sometimes you get these great clean shots too, and you get up there and you think it's perfect, and there's so many trees to get around here.
You said it. Allie finds a tree on her way to the basket.
I don't know about if you love the rangefinder, you will see me use it all day because I can get a lot more confident and go 100% on the shots that I want to, and it helps me pick which disc I want to throw because I know those distances. So I go Firebird here, trying to punch all the way down.
And I love that high route approach because it really opens up top versus lower, which you can kind of feel psyched out because you see so many tree trunks.
That's going to give Haley a nice look for birdie.
Yeah, Haley had a monster drive. I wonder if Allie played ultimate because...
She did.
Okay. Her sidearms
She
are
did.
looking very ultimate-like, but I've made that mistake before. I thought Holland Hanley was an ultimate player. She says she's never played a day in her life.
Yes, Allie did play, I believe, in college as well.
And that was a little... I mean, Sarah could have aimed it better, but let's be honest. She's putting.
Right.
Yeah, see, she's scratching her face. I knew it. It's like, that's not exactly what she had in mind. Ooh. It's a nice floaty bid at it.
If I can jump putt, I will. Like,
I
I want to
love
jump putt from 35.
putting. Really?
I want to jump putt everything.
Haley with the little step putt. And that's a good par save. That was a bit of a meaty comeback for anyone to have.
Yeah, this course, I think like no other, makes you scramble all day. And like I said, walking away with pars is not a bad feeling out here. You will see me putt all three styles.
Hey, whatever goes in the basket. That's my motto.
I've gotten to where I did that so much that I just love it and stuck with it.
Yeah.
An important part of getting a PDGA membership is helping grow the game. Membership dollars are used to bolster competition of all levels, from local C-tiers to majors. Tools like Digital Scorecard and Tournament Manager help events run seamlessly. Your PDGA membership also gives you access to Disc Golf Network coverage for select events and a 50% discount to their full coverage package. Help grow the sport and get started today. Visit pdga.com/join.
We're to hole number 4. It's a par 3, 327 feet. This one, I like throwing a mid-range disc that's going to glide a lot straight because I can use a hyzer line, because this basket tucks over here hard to the left. So you want a slow enough disc that it's going to carry the fairway and then tuck it to the left.
I think this is one of my favorite holes on the course. It's just such a rewarding birdie to get down that narrow fairway and then, surprise, see yourself near the basket. That is looking like a pure shot from Haley King, and she'll be putting for birdie.
I believe Haley and I both throw a rock here, again on that hyzer line, so it just kind of floats over there to the left.
Very nice.
You don't want it to cut too hard with a stable disc, because then you're on the edge there, and it's tough to get out. This is Sarah's orange relay.
Oh, that's a really great shot. I've been seeing Sarah do a lot of work on her backhands in the downtime. Smooth shot from Allie. Oh, a bit caught up, but she'll be putting at it. So everyone has made it through the narrow fairway, which is extremely impressive on this hole.
I love that high lofty putt, because if she misses, she's still right there by the basket, and she did not miss too many of them today. Haley leaves that one just a little short.
Jennifer Allen with the bird. Very nice.
I'm with you. This is one of my favorite holes.
It just feels like such a mini win when you get the birdie.
And it's reachable.
I also like because when you get around the corner, it's a surprise.
It's a little bit more open too. If you hit your line, you usually have that reward, like you said, of the putt. So many of these holes, yeah, she was pretty upset about that one.
Oh, you know, that happens to the best of us. Just a bit too high on that one. She'll tap in the bogue. And there were only 5 birdies on the day here, even though it seems like a very reachable hole and it's just a stock hyzer. I mean, hitting that tunnel is not easy.
Yeah, a lot of these holes, I feel like if you feel like you hit it and you get up there and you haven't. So this one, you hit your line, you get the reward.
Let's check out hole 5, par 3, 363 feet. We do have a ladies' tee on this hole. This is even a more difficult fairway to hit than I think the previous hole. Plus it's longer. I feel like you're gonna have to throw it a little bit higher, for me at least, maybe not Jen, to get all the way down there. I mean, it feels like a mini win on its own just to get all the way into the green. And I find when I do hit a clean drive, I'm getting a putt for birdie.
I was iced out on the box here by the biggest centipede I've ever seen in my life. So I spent about 5 minutes getting the centipede off the tee pad. He was huge.
You got iced out by a centipede.
Haley's throwing her rock, trying just to stay as close to the middle of the fairway as possible. She gets a great kick that helps her out with that.
That was a favorable kick.
I think we see another one right here. This is another relay, and she just sneaks it through so many tiny lines.
Look at that. Sarah Hokom will be putting for birdie. Incredible.
She was pretty happy about that. I don't think that was the exact line she wanted, but we will take it any day. This is a vortex.
I like the shot shaping on that. Very nice. She'll have a long look at it.
I'm going to try to get as close to the basket as possible. This is a Cayman. I love the stability of it, so I can just aim at that big hole on the right and then let the disc do the rest.
Well, you basically just sold me a Cayman.
There you go.
Haley with a floaty up shot.
I think that's her Fireflies is what she likes to putt with.
Ooh, long bid at it from Hokom. And if you see that little flag on the ground, as Haley taps in her par putt, I was told there was a CTP and for men and women, and you win a grill.
An $800 grill, and they will ship it to you. So you don't even have to worry about taking that thing home.
That's fancy.
Yeah.
That would be from
great.
Rec Tech Grills.
Yes, it is. Great sponsor to this event.
Very cool.
I believe we all walked away with our pars, and we were totally happy with that. Here we are at hole number 6. It's another par 3, 366 feet. This is a sharp incline up the hill. Basket's tucked off to the left. We want to just try to get as far up the hill and stay near the middle as you can. Give yourself a look at a long, maybe, putt for birdie.
This is a very difficult hole to actually reach. It's so far uphill. I feel like really it plays 390 to 400.
Yeah. I'm going destroyer, so it definitely feels far to me too. First day practicing, I tried my T-bird, and it holds enough glide to make it up there, but just to try to really attack the basket, I had to step it up to a driver.
Oh, that looks great. Looks like you got caught.
A lot of stumps and stuff on the ground. Definitely happy with that though. Anywhere up there for a look.
Oh, yeah.
I believe Haley throws her destroyer as well. So we're just trying to crank on the destroyer nice and straight and let the disc finish left for us.
That's a great shot. All the way to the top of the hill is what you're looking for.
This will be a vanish that Sarah's going to crank over here and try to get it to work up there as far as possible.
Now, you see there are 2 routes. You can take the left side, but it's more of a sucker gap, as Hokom likes to call them. Allie with a beautiful straight one. A little bit kicked off that limb, but I still say that's a great shot.
Allie will be throwing a Quake as her approach disc here. Again, another ultimate looking shot, I feel like.
Yeah, I thought I knew what ultimate players look like, but I got roasted in the comments from miscalling Holland Hanley an ultimate player.
I'm sure she could handle it out there. I was able to take my kids to our professional women's ultimate team in Arizona a few weeks back. It's amazing sport to get out there and watch.
You're putting for birdie.
Long, giving it a kind of, it was a little soft
that's
bid.
Incredible.
Yeah, it was a soft bid at it today.
And Haley putting for birdie as well. I see Kona's dad, Jeff Panis, carrying the bag for Haley King. That was a good par putt from Allie. We did see her putt a little too high on one of the previous holes. She cleaned it up there.
I was telling Sarah, I think Allie is the closest looking putt to Sarah's putt. They both have a nice lofting putt to where if they miss, it's going to give them a chance to, stay close to the basket.
Absolutely. Yeah, I see a lot of people. Again, I like to read the comments to see what you guys like and what you don't like. A lot of people saying that Sarah's putting style is ugly or they don't like it. But you know what, guys? She's a world champion.
That's right.
And she wins Elite Series.
And
so
she's very consistent with her putting.
Exactly. So sometimes, it doesn't matter what it looks like. It matters that it goes in. So a bunch of pars on that hole, no harm done there, but no strokes gained either. Let's check out hole 7, par 4, 624 feet. Oh man, I love this hole. It is so fun. The tee shot is amazing. The up shot is amazing. Your tee shot can land somewhere right here if you have a perfect one. Your next shot is very strategic as well. You've got this main gap where the drone is flying, but if you end up a little left, there's some backdoor routes you can take. I'm looking to get a 3 on this hole.
Oh, well, I got a little aggressive. This is, again, it came in off the tee. A driver for me goes too far. This was supposed to be a placement shot, and I just put way too much.
It was too high.
Way too high. Yeah, a little bit too much angle. It's a very stable disc. And I kind of just told the people there that I was just coming to bring the sport to them. We had a few people over here beyond the ropes, and I came to say hi.
What an unusual... I wonder if she was trying to do a super aggressive play on that.
I think we're just trying to get to that first section. That was her Hawkeye.
With a forehand?
Mm-hmm. I'm curious to see if she changed today.
I played with her and she did. Sarah with an incredible shot. That's exactly what you're looking for. She makes it around the corner in a good placement.
I love Allie's release. It's always a nice, clean stroke.
And you can see that similar to Jennifer's height, it was a bit too high. Thus, it did an aggressive hyzer finish, and they'll both be in the woods.
Yeah, that downhill, I don't play in a ton of elevation. It really sucks it to the left hard. I wasn't too disappointed with this. I thought I cranked it all the way through. There's the tiniest little tree.
So you're taking that back door route I mentioned earlier.
I did. Yeah, I thought I had
love
it
it
too.
over there.
It was not bad.
Haley now throwing her third shot with the Hawkeye, which is a fairway driver from Innova. And she's made it all the way down there. So she'll be putting at par because this is a par 4. And if you saw that green roped off area earlier, they've sold tickets. You can buy spectator passes now. If you've never been to an event, you should do that. Allie with a great upshot. But that's actually the VIP section back there. So if you get the special VIP tickets, you can get really up close to the wooded action.
And if I'm there, you're going to get really close.
Look at you, gap hitter.
I know.
Look at that.
I go champion leopard there. I just stay along that top side and
I
try
love
to
that.
get all the way up there to save my par.
Yeah, that was really good. So as you can see, it's just pick a gap that looks the best for your shot shaping skills and try to get into the green.
I don't know where this ranks, but I feel like this is one of the harder holes. Once you're off, like if you can stay on line and hit those 2 landing zones, it's great. But if you're off, sometimes it's really hard to get back on track.
It's averaging slightly under par.
Wow, that surprises me. This is just one of those putts. It was really hard to fully commit when you're looking straight downhill and you're already gave up too many strokes on the hole. So my brain said, don't do it.
Allie's brain said the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Soft bid, throw it at the chips.
And Haley, another clean stroke right in the
Man,
basket.
Her putt is looking super smooth.
She's just got such a long arm. She doesn't have to do much, but just raise it up and it's right in. Sarah saves her par, and we're moving on.
Couple pars,
Couple
bogeys.
I got to imagine just laying up for a smart par with the C-Noose.
I think he's going to give it a cheeky run.
Wow, if he throws this in.
Oh! Are you kidding me? Wow. Unbelievable from Nico LaCastro. OTP nominated. Wow. Look at the lift, Sexton.
No way.
Only on the Disc Golf Network.
Too short there for Bradley.
Live disc golf. Guys, I'm telling you, that's where it's at.
We are at hole number 8. This is a par 5 for the women. Distance is 645 feet. Another placement hole. And I don't even know where you want to place it. There's so many places here, and you feel like you're in the right spot, and you're still might not have the greatest look at the basket, which is why this is a par 5. This is Haley's Roadrunner. And it decides to hyzer out just a little bit too quick for her.
I kind of expected to see her do a forehand off the tee.
I went back and forth. I was going to do a putter.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, this is the placement on this first shot. It's just so crucial.
That's a favorable spot to be in.
That was Sarah's Insanity. I'm going with my Mako 3.
Ooh, I love a Mako.
I let it go a little too aggressively, but it sneaks through a little bit and then kicks me right back where my putter would have landed.
Yeah.
I believe this is going to be Allie's pipeline.
Wow, what a great forehand. It's going to be tough to get a full distance shot from where she landed.
I'm just trying to inch my way up. Actually, that was my TL. I thought that was my Cayman. It was white. I ripped it, and I tried to go as far as possible.
Yeah, well, I think you accomplished that.
I saw white. That's usually my Cayman, but that was definitely my TL.
Haley punches her way through the forest, making it back to the fairway. Sarah has landed in the fairway, giving her a couple of options to attack the green.
I think a forehand on this hole is almost crucial to really get the shot shape that you need. The forehand definitely seems to help everyone out. So Allie had a great drive, but again, it just placement's crucial.
And that was a smart move. Nothing superwoman, just pitching out to get a better placement shot. So now she can attack it full distance. And that was looking good.
Yeah, that's circle 2. There's the Cayman.
Oh, yeah. Why are you looking so high up in the air?
I am trying to punch it around that tree way over there, and I missed it. It really, I felt like that out of my hand was money, and I just barely tagged that one little tree, but I love picking spots way up in the sky. And
Jennifer has such a different game than me to see. She's aiming above the canopy for things, and that doesn't even come into my thought process. I love it. Beautiful forehand chip from Haley. She'll be on the green putting.
Look at this. I also have to bust off a forehand to get off this hole.
What is that disc?
That's actually my lightest disc in the bag. That's a 150 Boss. And I threw it way cleaner than
You smoked it.
I'm not used to throwing those so clean, but it's still going to give me a putt.
40-footer or something?
Sarah just works herself up this whole fairway so well with that forehand.
Allie's good at putting them really close to the basket.
Felt good about that save.
Yeah, that was a long one.
I think that hole took almost every shot out of me. I think I tried them all on that hole today.
Sarah Hokom with the bird. This is a par 5 for the women. Oh, Haley, that was too low.
I think that's 2 downhill putts she's left a little low.
She has a very soft stroke right now. It's much slower than I remember, and not in a bad way. It just looks ultra smooth.
It is. Not really a lot of wind out here that we have to putt aggressively, I don't think.
Here we are on hole 9, par 4, 510 feet. What you want to do is you can choose the left or the right side, but I find the right to be more open and a little bit more reasonable. You can land somewhere right around here. That'll give you a short upshot into the basket. I feel like if you have a great drive, this is a really easy 3 to get, but the upshot can be guarded. Again, you have to pick a tunnel to the basket off the tee and then pick a tunnel for your upshot. Ooh, Sarah going the left side.
Yeah,
didn't.
she lets that go a little bit low. It digs out. I think it gives her an open shot to the next throw, though. Haley's going with her destroyer. She wants full distance here. Try to get all the way around that corner, which she is completely capable of.
She just walked away. It ended up being a great shot.
I tried to throw my Star Wraith here and get a little bit more glide to it to try to carry further up before it dumps left. Unfortunately, it gets a little bit too close to that right side and kicks me back to the left side.
I like the height on that, though. I feel like that would have been way out there.
I was just a hair off all day. It was getting very frustrating. They felt great out of the hand.
And Allie, looks like that disc was a bit too understable, or she put a little too much torque on it. It flattened out, turned over. She'll be scrambling.
Yeah, that was her vortex. She seems if she throws that one a little aggressively, it will flip to the right. This is my T-Bird, my Tour Series T-Bird. And it gives me a look to try to save this hole.
Yeah.
This is one of the holes. We're all going to throw an upshot. So as long as you can get, it doesn't matter exactly how far up the fairway, that second shot is clean. You're still going to be able to have a look at it.
Sarah making it up there. She'll have about a 40-footer looking at birdie. I mean, she hit a tree, but the reality is she's in the middle of the fairway.
Mm-hmm.
Now choose your route. She's going right side hyzer. Ooh, she sends it.
I think that's when you've had a couple of bad shots in a row and you get really kind of like ready to
The
approach
adrenaline is pumping. You got that,
Yeah,
I
she
call
had
it tournament
a
juice.
little extra juice on that one.
That tournament juice kicks in. You don't know what's going to happen.
Haley's going to give herself a great look at birdie. Sarah gives a good bid right there for the tap in. That one felt good out of the hand, just a little soft.
Yeah, when it started cutting left, I thought it was going in.
That was the
look at
craziest thing to
that.
see in person. It hits the top and drops straight down.
From band to basket.
From band to basket. Just snuck it. But that's like, I mean, not a lot of room between those. So nose down putt hits. We all checked it. It was, she left her mark.
Haley
But-
taps in her birdie putt. Jen gets par. Sarah gets par. Everybody got to
You don't
check it
see
out.
that very often.
Oh, I love that. And after the front nine, we have Haley King at 2 under par. And we're checking into the leaderboard here. Oh my goodness, I
Who's
know
that?
name at the top.
Yeah.
That's me.
Someone's already done. They started first thing in the morning.
I was the inaugural card at the inaugural Champions
That was a
Cup.
mouthful.
It was.
Well, it was an excellent first round.
Yeah, appreciate you guys tuning in.
Yeah, thank you everybody for listening, and check out the second round soon.
We'll see you on the back nine.